All right, so probably going to start with the headphones because when in winners finals, when they played mid-set, I forget what he got hit by, but it was some really crazy Mario combo. I just heard a thunk over there, and that was him just taking the headphones off as quick as he can.
Who, Dan?
No, no,
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Oh yeah. Still, honestly, sometimes the audio just kind of messes with you. Like,
yeah,
and I don't blame him for taking off the headphones.
Yeah. Well, another thing is that, at least for me, personally, I do that whenever I acknowledge that I lose a stock because I'm starting to get tunnel vision.
Oh, yeah. Same. Yeah, you kind of just need to, like, take off, like, the headset.
Sometimes you just need that white noise in the background just so that it'll help you focus on it. It's a weird workaround, but sometimes you just kind of need that. Unless, like, you're at a major and you have, like, you're facing against, like...
not billion, but
okay, no, like, the worst thing, and I did this. It wasn't CFL Smash. It was CFL Third Strike, where I was playing against one of their homies, and they I barely started playing. Like they all started to congregate. Like they had a sixth sense or something. And by game 3, all of a sudden, I had like 20 people behind me making noise during the match. So at that point, I was just like, all right, you know what? I need my headphones.
Dan, he opened Big Mac up like with one falling up air back from the ledge, and he kind of opened up Big Mac here. Oh.
Forward tilt into
oh my god,
there.
He almost died.
That was a bouncing fish that almost killed.
No, didn't get the cross up. I thought he was going to land right behind him. Maybe he expected Big Mac to like...
Yeah, well, sometimes I see that Dan does space that downer a little bit to where he will land in the front.
Oh!
Not going to kill, but that definitely had me fooled. I thought that was going to be it.
It was like a weak hit of up smash. It wasn't like the strongest point. Oh, back air's going to do it for him. Bella Bean. I haven't seen that tag. I wonder what that's about.
All right, so back to even percent here. It's been very back and forth. So both at like early game, and now we're getting into the late game stage.
And the cross up
right there, like that's what I think Dan likes to do. Like every now and then he likes to kind of feint that cross up just so that he lands in the front. So the next time that you see that downer on shield, you think, okay, well he might land in the front this time. I might as well do it.
Spacing out these back airs from Dan so he doesn't get forward tilted from Big Mac.
He tried to get that pickup with that combo right there. That's one thing that I've stated in the winners final set is that Dan's really good at.
No way.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Oh, yep, he air dodged.
That's dead.
Dude, he knew he shouldn't have died. He knew he shouldn't have died, dude. When he air dodged into the blast zone. Big Mac, oh man, that's unfortunate, man.
Oh man,
Big Mac banning triplats.
As soon as I saw Dan stand up, I knew that's like okay.
I would stand up too. That make me so mad.
So okay, so watch Dan now just like completely turn on the jets for this next game, because the last thing you want to deal with is a tilted Dan in game, because that's when he just becomes razor sharp and starts hitting these ridiculous things.
I don't know if he's going for fair that early in neutral, and I think these are misinputs.
It might. I know. I've seen him connect fair that early in neutral, and at least to some things, not high damaging stuff, but it does lead to kind of like pseudo reset situations.
Yeah, that makes sense. Back air to grab. Oh!
Yep, just going straight for damage. He wants to keep his percent lead fairly even, because as long as he keeps his percent even at this point,
then he can get the combos going.
Yeah, combos will still consistently work, and he doesn't really have to rely on worrying about rage later on.
Big Mac doing some really good spacing here with these fade back airs.
This dash attack is going to be eaten with a down throw back air.
Oh, doesn't get the grab.
He's starting to chase a little bit more than usual.
Yeah.
Once again, this is Dan's aggro mode coming in.
Big Mac just going for these conversions here, knowing that they're going to hit.
Ooh, weird trade that puts Dan in actually, it puts both players in just an okay position.
I like what Big Mac is doing. He's kind of just standing still, spamming F tilt, telling Dan, hey, come here. Like, you want to get F tilted into up air? Nice.
Ooh, a little bit of charge on that up smash.
And Big Mac kind of nods to that up smash. He knew that.
I mean, that was the point where he just kind of was out of options. He was drifting into it. Really had nowhere to go.
See, I see Big Mac get that footstool a lot, but I don't see him get the fastball back air to get that footstool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine.
He tried for part 2 right there.
He has to,
but I think the invuln on that startup is
Sorry, that was a really good read from Danner, reading the spot dodge, knowing Big Mac was going to go in for a grab.
And he read another spot dodge right there. Cross up down there.
See, the cross up doesn't always work because Sheik is so good at her fast F tilts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing that's really hard about that cross up is because Sheik has just the frame advantage to get out of that. She has so many great out of shield options that cross up sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. You really do have to space it. You have to be far enough on the cross up so that you are safe when you get onto the other side.
Oh, that's gonna be. Oh wow.
No. Not this time.
Where's he gonna land? Yeah, down air. It was like his only option. Oh, I think
that was actually really well spaced. Like you could see that he was stuck in the up smash charge, but it was thankfully in a position where he just could not get out of it. And again, these clutch air dodges. And
how's he gonna land? Oh, back air.
Back air.
This is what she can do. She can force you to approach the needles. Oh, that's a good back air. He's fine though. He has a jump, no? Yep.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
goes back down.
The ledge jump.
No. Up throw. No, not gonna kill.
Oh, he doesn't get that shield grab.
Big Mac's definitely got to watch out because if he lands and if he gets a grab anywhere on his side of the stage, anywhere close to the ledge, it's going to be a kill.
This is so intense. Oh, okay. Big Mac tried to read an option there.
He tried for it again. I think. Oh! Back air! Just barely enough. Just barely enough. And the up air. That's going to finish it. And he's going to. He's getting big.
Let's go.
Dan's getting big.
Let's go.
He's in for. He's ready to play the long game.
Dude, look how stressful that was.
just like see.
Jesus. Dan, did you just say you know what I banned?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, you said you know what I banned, right?
These
they fight all the time. That's what
these guys play against each other so many times that like they just know. They just know ahead of time, which is fine. Like, honestly,
that's a friendship right there.
Yeah.
History. Couldn't get in with a dare.
All right, now Big Mac is the one that's going to start off really strong out of the gate. Yeah, it can, at certain angles, yes, it can two-frame.
I mean, Big Mac's on one right now.
Yeah, this is kind of a response to that close game. He acknowledges that
it was way too close, and wow, he didn't even get punished that hard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that worked too. I'm pretty sure, like, anytime I see grenades from Big Mac, I just assume miss input. That probably was just an occasion where it's like, okay, well, not that bad.
I never really see him do it unless like he's maybe trying to mix up his landing option on like ledge.
You also see it when he is doing some ledge trapping.
Bouncy fish read. Wow, Big Mac's doing really good right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that second game was too close.
Yep, he's acknowledging one of the things that he needs to do. Okay.
Dan's like
first send it down, then back up, then down again.
That's what I love about Mario.
We're just guessing directions at this point.
Yeah. That still doesn't get too much off of it.
But and that's the one thing that's exemplified the point of Big Mac's game plan now. It's like, okay, well, if Dan's gonna look to make it this close every single time, my neutral has to be
on point.
Just there's no exception.
Spacing has to be perfect, fairs, needle canceling, everything.
Yeah, you have to be consistent with your combos, and you have to keep Dan at the ledge. That's the game plan. Deviate from the game plan. Dan kills you with up smash or S smash or something like that, and makes it a close game. And you just don't want it to be a close game.
That's the second time Dan has like ran towards Big Mac and Big Mac calling him out, just grabbing him first, not even reacting. Just, hey, you're coming towards me, grab first. But up air almost killing.
It had the sparks, but it just didn't have enough gas to kill.
Oh, calling out the recovery there.
Another thing is Big Mac's also calling out a lot of the fireball approaches down by just forward airing through the fireball.
Dan trying to get some space here. Nair at that low percent's not gonna work.
Yeah, Nair out of shield is great, but it has to be a high percent for it to dislodge like that. I think like if it's at dead 0, you're just going to get.
And I know Dan knows that. It was probably just reactionary, you know.
The combo up air to back air.
Yeah, see, every time Dan has caught on that if Big Mac's staying still, he's gonna wait for you to do something. Oh no!
Flood. That's not. He's fine. I like how he's delaying his recovery to avoid getting ledge trump. That's one thing that Big Mac is also looking for.
Oh, back
now the needles.
Back air. Close percent again.
Oh, the walk away. That was so brilliant. Now puts Big Mac in a bad situation.
That's what Dan is good at, the walkaways. Oh,
rolls back, follows with the dash attack.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! That was the worst trade. I don't know what happened, but it was just a bad trade in Big Mac's favor.
For some reason,
he must have stuck out something. It must have been...
Nair.
Okay, so it must have been a really, really quick move, so it probably was Nair. And the way, because he was in the middle of recovery, it must have been in the middle. It must have been some sort of gap where as soon as Nair came out, it sent Mario into the stage.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
You have to be... You have to hit the trigger as soon as that happens. But it's like, you don't know if that's going to happen in that trade. Yeah, Nair at low percents gets him punished.
Yeah, and this is dangerous now because Big Mac is on the verge of resetting the bracket. Starting off with a pretty patient neutral from both players.
The spacing of Lilat didn't allow Dan to convert with the jabs there. Ooh, nice 2-frame of the down tilt there.
That was a really good 2-frame, yeah.
Oh, you could have got stage spike with that up B. Oh, it messes up the combo.
I mean, yeah, that was just a drop. But once again, like Dan's combos, that's what makes him so scary. Is that if he does drop them, he's in a positioning where he has options to pick them up, like right there.
Yeah.
He has
almost got a jab lock.
Like the thing is that he's so good at landing combos that just give him the most option coverage. That no matter what happens, he has an avenue to get damage.
Again? Yeah, see, I love the momentum of that.
Yeah. Like, even if he does jump away, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
You know, follow through. It's like a golf swing. You always follow through.
Oh. That beat Mario's jab, that F-tilt range.
Yeah.
I thought it would clank or something.
I mean, at range, it does have enough knockback on it to where it can win against most moves.
Oh, the needle's not in Big Mac's favor right there because of the Lilac tilting. Oh,
there we go.
Around up smash. I'm not good at this.
Actually, that's the first time. Like, so Dan has been running in a lot on Big Mac.
Oh, he has.
That's the first time that I've seen him pull out turnaround up smash.
Neutral here is kind of like, how does one go in? Does one just wait for the other? Like, that's what these guys are trying to figure out right now.
Yeah, neutral in this one is very much just kind of stay out of each other's poke range until somebody overcommits first, and then they get a combo on each other.
Yeah, perfectly well said.
Yeah, the difference is that when Sheik gets a combo, you're not really risking killing, but when Mario gets a combo at like 80, that's when you risk. Like right there. Now it's coming down with the down air.
Oh! the dare was a good choice, but like Did he just slide towards the ledge? And that's what I can't. It happened so fast.
That was a really interesting interaction right there. That was one call out being responded with another.
Yeah, for sure. They're talking about what happened.
Yeah, well, and also, like, Dan's also right. He just didn't air dodge. He was just out of range for the up smash.
Yeah.
Big Mac thought he had that on the landing, but it didn't come out fast enough. That's the problem. He had the right idea because he was tracking Dan all the way down, but it was just that one instance where, you know, Dan just knew he was going to be fine. Sometimes you just got to believe in your landings, and you'll be fine.
Nice. Air
Starting
dodging
off with the
that
fair
bouncy
string.
fish.
Again, getting the grab on ledge.
Yeah, Big Mac starting hot. Nothing on him yet. Oh, I thought that fair was perfectly spaced, but Dan's saying otherwise.
Trying to jab out of it. Up tilt. Doing a nice shot. Actually, that was a really good job of covering that land. Like, once again, like, Big Mac's ground game is really what's causing him to, like, wake up. Yeah.
He's starting to wake up because his ground game is getting
a lot better as his set goes on, but
this is Mario.
did he die?
Big Mac immediately threw his controller. I knew as soon as Dan got they're looking at you. As soon as Dan got that up air at that angle, I knew he was dead.
We're at last stock. Smash 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't you just wait for ultimate?
Oh, nice trade. It gets him a combo.
Okay, he's not dying that early.
Okay, the difference between that killing and that just not killing is 125%. That's the main difference. The main reason why that kill was just straight rage. Nice back air. Definitely trying to get...
Dan's on the verge of...
of winning. Big Mac's just got to watch his recovery there. Yo, do it again. Do it again. I love that.
Yeah. And he can get away with it.
Oh, reads the roll into the up smash and the three-peat.
That's twice that has not worked for Big Mac with the photo thing.
Yeah. So that is twice, and Dan denying Big Mac the ignition three-peat. He's going to be able to take it here at 148 tonight.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
That was